Alright, so we pulled up to Monster Jam this weekend at the Allstate Arena in Chicago. And I gotta say, this is hands down my favorite venue to watch the Monster Jam. I've definitely been to a few different arenas, and what really sets the Allstate apart is the track size. It's actually pretty decent for an indoor show. When you compare it to other spots like the Now Arena, the trucks just have more room to breathe, more room to hit those jumps, and it makes a huge difference in the overall show. Also, make sure you stay towards the end to see Bailey Circus actually pull off a backflip during her freestyle run. Seriously, you don't want to miss it. We went to the first show of the weekend, Friday night, and honestly, that's the move if you can make it. The track was still fresh, the dirt was packed perfectly, and those ramps were looking clean. You could tell that the drivers were able to really push the trucks because everything was still dialed in. Right out of the gate, the energy in the building was crazy. The kids were super hyped, the crowd was loud, and once the engines were fired up, you already knew it was about to be a good night. Of course, Gravedigger is a highlight like always. It doesn't matter how many times you see that truck. When the lights go down and Gravedigger comes out, the whole arena just wakes up. The crowd's reaction alone tells you everything. It put down a solid performance and definitely gave fans what they came here for. But we definitely gotta give some love to El Toro Loco. That truck was moving, super aggressive runs, great air, and it kept the momentum going all night. Every time it hit the ramps, you could just see it had good air, and it was just aggressive. He was on one wheel here. It looked great. Also, by the way, that's not NOS or nitrous oxide that shoots out of El Toro Loco's nose. The smoker's effect is actually created by compressed CO2 carbon dioxide system. I'm definitely curious what's your guys' favorite, the wheelie competition, the head-to-head racing, the freestyle. One thing the kids definitely really enjoyed was the racing portion. The head-to-head format never gets old. It's quick, it's intense, and one small mistake can actually cost the whole run. You could see the drivers really pushing it to shave off every second and just get that win. And then the next round is actually the two-wheel skill competition, and it's always fun to watch because some of these trucks just it's crazy how they can balance and control them up in the air like that. Some of the saves are just crazy and wild. Trucks literally riding the edge, tipping over, and somehow they still bring it back. Also, sometimes they roll over. The crowd was definitely eating that part up. And here's the part you've been waiting for, watching Bailey Circus do the backflip coming right up. And she actually had a really solid, strong night. She started off with the race. She won her first one against, I believe it was Zombie. Then she won her second one, making it to the finals. And she won the final third one. So she started off ahead of everybody with the points. Then her freestyle with the backflip here just looked great. And this is actually one of our favorite parts too. Absolutely love her little animatronic dog that comes out every time she hopped out of the truck after she won her race or whatnot. The dog even stood up for the national anthem, which was awesome. I was telling my kids that's definitely one dog that might be in the near future for us. You don't have to take it out or worry about cleaning up after it. Overall, though, the Monster Jam at the Allstate Arena definitely delivered. Great track, great energy, and if you're in Chicago area, this is definitely one of the better indoor stops to catch. And if you've been thinking about going, this is definitely a sign to go. Anyhow, let me know what's your favorite monster truck in the comments, or if there's other arenas that maybe I should go check out, see a Monster Jam show at. I know the grand finale will be at Utah this year. Definitely let me know. Content Pro out.